Hello, everyone. Zach, take it away.
Well, hello, welcome one and all to the first session of Phandelver and Faerun. This is a D&D 5e adventure covering the mines of Phandelver and the Shattering Obelisk, as well as some other miscellaneous adventures that this party may have in the lands of Faerun. Uh, Now, normally this is where I would give an opportunity for our players to give a recap, but since this is the first session and a first new campaign, you all get 1 point of inspiration.
Hey,
Yippee!
Think of
Restore,
it think of
restore
it
the Lord.
as an amalgamation of all that you have accomplished in your backstory manifested into a single point.
Thank you
Hey,
for the trauma inspiration.
Can I trade my inspiration for a harmonica to start with?
I will say yes, if you would like to trade inspiration for a harmonica, you may do so.
Buffany, you better have a harmonica with you right now.
I don't.
We'll
I
have
don't
to
need
work
it.
I,
on
I
that.
I'm gonna say I'm kind of terrified to hear what a harmonica would sound like over Discord.
Buffany's got the pipes, I feel.
Does Discord though?
I don't know. Turn off your noise gate. We'll find out.
Oh
Eldritch
dear.
horror sound is what it would sound like on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, our story begins on the first day of Kythorn, the time of flowers, or for all of you, very late spring just before summer. You're all gathered in a small inn slash bed and breakfast. It's pretty small, called the Copper Kettle. And this is located just outside uh, the settlement of Neverwinter, which is a location on the Sword Coast. Now, each of you find yourselves in this tavern, in this area, and on this journey for a wide variety of reasons that we will explore throughout this story. But currently, you find yourselves here because you have all been hired by Gundren Rockseeker, a
So,
famous face in the Sword Coast who has brought a lot of fortune and prosperity to just about every project and area he's been involved with, and he is a very beloved figure along the Sword Coast as a result. And right now, his latest project is the revitalization of an old mining town by the name of Phandalin, which a long time ago was overrun and destroyed by bandits for unknown reasons other than just general villainy. He's looking to take that settlement, get the mining operation running again, and turn Phandalin into another successful settlement on the same level that he hopes as Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter. And this is where all of you come in. Each of you have been promised 50 gold pieces for the
oh,
safe delivery of a wagon of vital supplies to Phandalin, which is 18 hours from your current location. Now, 50 gold pieces is a lot of money, and for an escort job, that seems a bit much, you might think. But if the rumors in the area are true, well, it might be well deserved. Because as of late, the nomadic goblin tribes in the area have started to go berserk. And for unknown reasons, they are attacking people, they are pilfering, they are stealing, and for whatever reason, they don't seem to be able to be reasoned with like other goblins. And it's just very, very odd, this whole situation. And of course, with that in mind, the pay makes a little more sense. But this is not all you have been promised. You've all also been promised a future uh, working conditions in Phandalin, a free place to sleep and live, as long as you continue to work and help out. It is 50 gold pieces each. And with that, uh, but all of that is in the future. For right now, it is dusk at the end of a warm spring day, with an amber gold light shining through the windows. And it's about this time that Gundren comes down from his room upstairs and begins walking towards all of you with a new face that you haven't quite met yet.
What's the
And I'll go
handout?
ahead. Yep, I will show the handouts.
Oh, so we should probably do full-on introductions.
Well, that's what we're.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean, like,
getting to.
since we're recording. Also, we got notes, guys. Look at our notes doc.
We can record that afterwards and add that at the beginning.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
But this is Gundren Rockseeker, your patron for this adventure. Many of you know him through a wide variety of ways. And the individual behind him, trailing along, is this fellow. A human in his later years with graying hair, but definitely still muscled, definitely still strong. His armor is a bit outdated for the times, definitely well worn and well loved throughout many different adventures. And Gundren will approach all of you who have been at the bar, just kind of commingling before the job. Well, kiddos, good to see you're all still around. We've had a slight change in our plans, but before I get to that, let me introduce you to this fellow, and then I'll ask each of you to introduce yourselves to him. Everyone, this is my good friend and ally, Sildar Hallwinter. He is a retired knight of the Griffin Cavalry, and also a contact with the Lord's Alliance. They're the ones helping us out with the whole Phandelver project. But Sildar, this is the gang. Gang, why don't each of you take a moment to introduce yourselves to our guest here? And we will go from left to right.
Oh, great. She'd be your friend.
And I would like for each of you to introduce yourself as a player, introduce your character, and maybe just give some first impressions about what someone would see when they first meet you, and what kind of vibes do you give off? And the first, Sheba, if you would introduce yourself and your character.
I'm Sheba or Leah, but most people just roll with Sheba. Ferocious sapphic, I guess. I like to draw.
You're also a DM.
Monsters. And the character I'm playing is Dowin, who is a Shadowkai elf, and I've never really dabbled much in Shadowkai before, so that's exciting. But she's a very edgy looking paladin, like, you know, it's the very typical like black armors with a lot of like, maybe there was once gold on it, but that's kind of like, it's very well worn. It's probably not the best armor you could get. And you know, a bit of a furred like cloak, and the signature thing she tends to always have on is this like helmet that almost looks corvid like in appearance, like more of a mask than a helmet, I suppose. And she would wear that most of the time, apart from when she's eating or drinking, and you know, she eats like a feral creature, so that's probably how she'd be eating right now if she had any snacks with her at the bar. And without the helmet, she's a very pale, you know, probably could do with a bit more vitamins, I suppose, and very messy, needs a lot more tended to. Black hair with a few white streaks, whether that's some stress or just, you know, the vibe is what will be found out. And yeah, she has like some tattoos that like will probably be all over her body, but you can only see some of it just goes up onto the bottom of her face. And she is missing an eye, but it's not covered up that well, and so it's not sure if it's recent or an old wound that she's got.
All right, and sitting next to Dowen, Grim, if you would introduce yourself as both the player and your character.
Yeah. Well, hi, I'm Nakura. I am the DM for the world of Null. This can, I do YouTube stuff as well. But yeah, this, I am playing Grim Iron. This is a 7-foot tall, nearly 7-foot tall, like, he's a wall of a tiefling, a Zariel tiefling. This brownish black skin, that, is dotted with the infernal grooves and markings, but on his arms, in a few places are these runes that are carved into them. He wears quite tattered mage robes. He is jacked, and he's got a wand that seems to have been put back together, strapped into his like waistcloth, and then he's got on his back this very clunky looking wrapped up object, which seems to be a sword, but you swear you hear 2 swords in there. But other than that, he's got salt and pepper. He's quite old, most likely in his like 60s or so, and his horns are gilded as well. He just stands there. Dowen, please stop eating so fast, you'll choke. Need you alive.
What is so good?
I mean, yes, it is, but eat slowly.
As introductions are met, Gundren goes down the line to a pair of individuals. Valis, if you'd introduce yourself and your character for us.
You first.
All right.
Brother.
Yeah. So hi, I'm Koi Cosmic with a K. I do Twitch streaming and art. I also attempt to DM occasionally. And yeah, and this is Valis. And so what most would see is quite tall for a drow, standing at 5'5". And wearing a lot of dark, like, leathers, vials on his hip. See, like, he has a strange flute at his side, decorated in with an animal skull, and has quite a throughout the course of probably the day, he seems to have a dour expression, but when anyone approaches him, he seems to kind of change into a much more friendly, talkative individual. But whenever he's alone, he tends to be a lot more dour. He has white hair, lightish, kind of blue purple eyes, and grayish purple blue skin. And yeah, he would just kind of look over at Zilna and go, "Ah, Valis, nice to meet you." See, I told you I do British.
And sitting next to Valis, Valen, if you would introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Blake. If you don't know me, too bad. That's all you get. Sitting next to her baby brother by 5 years, but still he's baby. A tallish drow, half drow looking woman, similar skin tone to Valis. Kind of a decked out in full armor, shield, all that. Like she's always ready for battle, but she has a really gentle, kind of chill-looking face. She doesn't seem too worried about that, even though she has a butt and all that. So she just seems pretty calm and chill. Oh, brother dear, you trying to be more social today? I'm proud of you.
What are you talking about? I'm always social when people are involved.
I know. Little pat on the shoulder. Still proud.
He'll turn away and just kind of go, "Stop it."
Good to see you again, Gundren.
Good to see you two again as well. Hopefully this time you won't have to save my hide from something quite as terrible. And last but certainly not least, Gundren approaches the last figure on the table, and he kind of elbows Sildar in the side and is like, and this is who I told you about. This is Tom Holt's brother. Comes highly recommended. And
Think twice if you're in danger, Gundren.
Bethany, if you would like
Oh.
to introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Buffany. I draw and dissociate. Don't do much more than that.
You do.
I will be playing Han Cochran's Square Dancer,
Oh,
a
God.
halfling of questionable skill level. Gundren probably seemed a little apprehensive considering this is a referral that he probably hasn't dealt with in the past personally. He's really dirty, real scruffy looking. He probably is sitting at the end because he knows he smells kind of bad. Doesn't want to ruin anyone else's meal. He's gonna turn on his stool, holding an empty plate, and he'll look at Gundren and Sildar and go, "I appreciate the meal. I haven't eaten in 3 days. Could I get a second helping?"
No.
Oh,
man.
Of course, Hank, of course. Dinner is on me tonight for all of you. Try and keep it under 5 gold if you can. Have some merriment and make sure you're all well fed and refreshed before we go on our journey.
5 gold. You're really
You,
treating us.
yeah, you could get a lot of food for 5 gold.
Hank's gonna turn to the barmaid and go, some chicken fry, mashed potatoes and gravy, buttered green beans, fried okra, cheddar biscuit, and ooh, sweet tea if you have. Some.
Oh, you
Motherfucker.
sweet thing. I'll get it coming right up. One moment, please.
He's got Riz.
Reminds me of home.
I don't want some fried okra.
Mhm.
That I'm hungry now. Thanks a lot. But Sildar comes by and he's like giving like head nods to all of you, and a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Sildar. Well, I suppose I should let Gundren explain what's going on. And Gundren kind of like slaps him on the back and is like, "Yeah, I'll take care of the talking. You just get yourself back. Let the pretty face do all of the facing here." Well, y'all. Yep. So the plans are changed just a bit. Don't worry. Your pay's still the same. We're still planning everything. The thing is, Sildar and I are heading out right now. And the two of us are going to be taking a smaller wagon. We got to get to Phandelver as soon as possible. But I still would like for all of you to go first thing in the morning. The wagon's out back. They're finishing up preparations for that. It should be ready to go by dawn. And everything else should be the same. Mr. Hank, if you would, I would very much like for us to continue our plan. Make sure and take care of the horses. They're a little bit persnickety, so I do hope that you'll be able to manage driving the wagon and maintaining the animals. They're
Well,
quite
I got
special
away
to
with them.
me.
I got away with them. Yeah.
What's going on, Gundren? It must be urgent if you have to leave this early.
It is, it is. My brothers are being dramatic as always, thinking I gotta be there as soon as possible, but, well, I have obligations that I have to attend to. It's nothing to worry about, I assure you.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, so say DM with Valen and Valis, we've known him in the past. We know if this is usual for him, or is this something a little out of the norm? Like, is this more serious than he's letting on?
For Valis and Valen, you can make me insight checks with advantage.
Woo! I have really good insight. Holy crap! I forgot I made that insight really good.
Cleric.
First roll, 17.
Did it roll?
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
Read
I
that.
didn't. For some reason, I
Use your
don't know my.
traits.
I'm gonna. Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't know if it's. Should be working. Let me try this again. There we are. Insight. There we go.
Hey, twinsies.
The
Hey.
twin. Yep. With a 17, the two of you would know that, and kind of see that Gundren is putting on his PR face right now. He's very much trying to spin a last minute change into something nonchalant, not a big deal. But you also, having worked with him before in the past, you know he is very much a man that when he sets a plan, he does not deviate from it. And for him to change something at this late hour, it's probably not nothing that's making him leave behind a lot of cargo in the hands of adventurers. So you both suspect there's something more here. To what degree is hard to tell because he has a very good poker face.
Okay, we'll probably try to fuck him down later, but obviously he's busy.
Yeah, Valis will just
Smoke.
kind of.
Exchange looks.
Yeah, just kind of look at Valen and just look back at Andrew and just go, all right then, but be sure to keep in touch.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Now, I'll go over the plan one more time. I'd like for all of you take the horses in the wagon and head straight to Phandelver. Once you get there, I'd like for you to go find this little guy's brother, Tom Holt. He's the interim sheriff for Phandelver while we're still setting up things. He's a very capable individual. He will have your pay for you, and he'll help unload all the stuff over at Bartham's Provisions. And once you get all that unloaded, you'll get your pay, and they'll probably have some other things for you to work on at that point.
Is it Gundren's brother or Sildar's brother?
Or Hank.
Hank's brother.
brother.
Okay.
Hank's brother, Tom Holt. Tomholt. And I was gonna be keeping these on myself when we were traveling together, but I think it's important that I hand this off to y'all, seeing as we won't be together. And he'll go to each and every one of you. All of you get 1 potion of healing.
Hey.
Oh,
I
we're
have to
living.
I have to remember we're babies.
Oh, guys, we're really living it up as adventurers. Oh man.
This is important. This is important. Does
What
Gun
is?
give it to Hank, or does he put it on the counter perchance next to the sweet tea?
No.
He will put it on the table. I don't think he would. The odor is a bit much for him, and he's still not quite sure of how to deal with you
This,
exactly.
this
Okay,
motherfucker
okay,
doesn't
so-
have prestidigitation or goodberry.
Oh no, it's gonna be the water breathing potions. I love
I got druidcraft. I just choose not to use it.
it.
Oh boy.
But yeah. Are there any questions that y'all might have for me on this job or journey?
Hmm.
We heard any talks about things close to Phandelin? Like anything like what all have we heard so far? Do we know anything about the town, or we don't nothing?
The town itself, you haven't really heard much of anything. It has been literally a month since they have started putting it back together again. So there's not a whole lot of activity or knowledge about the region that you would know
Gotcha.
about. The biggest things you would know about is what we covered in session 0, which is, the rumors of the goblins
And our
going a
personal
little
quests, I
crazy.
imagine.
Yeah, your personal quests you would have knowledge about. And you would also know about that there's a lot of money being funneled into Phandelin right now.
The startup.
The Bitcoin
Oh, actually, I'll
of
my dad think Gundren. I'm sorry. So Gundren, when Phandelin's up and running, can we expect any good trade routes with Everlot?
Funny you should say that. Yeah, we're hoping to make ourselves a connection. Me and my brothers, we've got a meeting heading up with a couple of folks from there actually, which I might want to talk to you about more when we get in town and that time gets closer. You're familiar with Lady Estrella, right?
Of course. Yeah.
All right, she's planning on coming in a couple of weeks with an envoy.
Would we know? Would we have already been notified of that, or is that new news to us?
That is new news to both of you.
Oh, Vale would definitely look at Palace.
Yeah. Like, oh,
You got Lady
That-
Estrella to come out. Gundren, what the fuck do you have there?
Grim looks at Dowan. What the hell are they talking about?
I have no idea, but how much alcohol do you think I can get with 5 gold pieces?
More than you can drink. So, split that with me.
The tavern maiden comes up hearing that. It's like, can I interest you in a lovely keg?
Yes. Do you have wine as well?
Oh, of course. We have a lovely spicy rosé.
Very well. Do you have any Baldurian cheese?
What kind of establishment do you take us for? Of course we do. Would you like a wedge or a wheel?
Wheel.
Yeah, always
Gun-
go for the wheel.
The maiden grabs a medium person sized keg and will put it in front of Dowan, and will get a lovely little bottle of wine, a nice delicate glass, and a nice chunk of cheese for Grim.
Thank you.
are you just gonna eat a wheel of cheese?
No, this is just to go with the wine.
Vale, what's with Valis? I mean, say what you want about Baldarian cheese, but it don't beat that cave she's back home, don't it?
It don't. But
You may partake if you like as well.
ah,
I can't eat a whole wheel of cheese on my own. Some of this is for Dowan, but
Yeah, I'm sure
Just
very
kinda like
well
a-
whatever this is.
got a
Big
chicken
little
leg in his
crack
mouth. He's just gonna
open.
take
Plant.
a little a conservative cut of the cheese and then
Yeah, yeah.
Back.
Take a wedge.
We'll just glance back to Gundren. Just
I'll have a proper meal.
Well, yes, that too. Sorry, we haven't had chance to have a bit of the finer stuff. We've been on the road for quite a bit.
Well, if it's a fine meal you're looking for, then we happen to have, let's see here.
Party platter.
We do have a lovely party platter. We have some smoked fox served with pureed lima beans and a sliver of potato bread. We have some lovely raw green beans doused with a savory mushroom sauce served with an edge of Edam cheese drizzled all over it.
Ooh.
And some baked tomatoes with a onion sauce and a slab of cheddar cheese.
Mm.
And the barmaid is coming back and is just like putting out lovely platters of food for everyone. And Gundren's looking a little sweaty right now as he's seeing all this stuff kind of add up a bit. And
Oh,
he
I
sees
think
Dowen with the keg, and he's like, "Oh
I
lordy."
think we've reached our limit of 5 gold, but thank you, miss.
Oh, I thought it was 5 gold each.
No, it's
5
5
gold
gold for the
total.
party.
Oh,
No,
wow.
now
But
it's
still,
each.
Don't
I
worry,
would pay for
Gundren. We'll be
it.
skipping dessert.
Balin will pull out. Well, how much would that meal cost altogether?
let's see, that would be 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 silver each.
Okay. Fucking conversion.
One gold
You
piece and a half.
are,
Okay.
yeah, you all are still under 5 gold pieces. So
Oh, that's
you don't
great.
have to-
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're not okay because I don't need to pull out money.
I also have
He's
10.
you
just
don't have to.
I have 10 gold on my person.
Balance says 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be nice
I'll
being
just-
rich.
Yeah. we'll look over to. Don't worry, me and Valis will take care of ourselves. Save
All
some
right.
energy.
Good. Actually, would you? He kind of looks a little bit conflicted for a minute, and he'll finally just shake himself off, and kind of approach you, Valen, and kind of pulls into a pocket, and he pulls out like a folded piece of parchment, and he will hand it over to you and say, "Would you mind holding on to this for me and delivering it to me when you get to Phandelver?"
Of course. Anything for a friend.
Thank you. I'd appreciate it to be in some good hands for now.
Can I tell it can be unfolded or is it like a sealed thing?
Oh no, it's just like a regular folded piece of parchment.
Can I tell if he wants me to read it or to keep it unopened? The way he's talking.
He seems very casual about it. I mean, don't think there's anything wrong with unfolding it.
Okay. I'll just tuck it in my little under my armor, kind of like, kind of like a little breast pocket under the armor.
All right. Thank you, kiddo. Pat you on the back. Well, with that, I'm gonna take my leave. For now, we've got to get on the road. Do keep yourself safe.
I know how old Gundren is.
Yeah, how old is he?
Make me. What would I call this? Make me an intelligence check.
Though for Valis, he's technically a kid, young by Drow standards. What, intelligence?
Intelligence.
Oh gosh, my +1.
I know. It's just, hey, we're stupid.
With a
It's my
10, you
turn
can
for the
tell.
brain cell, sister.
With a 10, I can say you can probably gauge him anywhere between 40 and 65.
Balin falls. Kid. Right.
And with that, Gundren leaves you all to your devices, and the two of them, Gundren and Sildar leave out the front door and will be seen getting to a much smaller wagon with with 2 horses of their own, and they speed off into the sunset.
Uh,
Now,
Oh,
now I'm gonna take off the railroad. So y'all have the rest of this evening to do as you please. Uh,
I thought I'd run out of ice cream, but I just put it in the wrong freezer last time. I was gonna get really sad.
as we as Gundren leaves, Valis gets uh like a bit more like serious, so we'll look at to the left and to the right at Grim and Down and Hank and go, all right, so let's get down to business. What do you all do? What are your strengths and your weaknesses? You don't have to tell me your weaknesses. I'll find those out anyways, but
What is this, an interrogation?
only if you think it is. We're gonna be working together. We should know each other, right?
I'm a wizard.
I don't really think I have any weaknesses yet.
Oh,
That
only
I'm
strength. Gowan is my bodyguard, so she'll
Yeah,
protect
I kinda-
me and you all as well, but me as a first and foremost.
Mainly I just like to stab stuff, you know?
Hmm.
That kind of deal.
You see,
Get on with
Velas
my
pulls out
business.
a. Valen would recognize this book. It's like it's just a simple but worn black leather book, and it has like you see like little rat skulls on the bookmark that dangle from the bookmark, and uh Valen, you would know this is where Velas writes all his like notes and markers and
Oh, my sister had a diary like that when she was a teenager.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I kind of had one like that too. I like
Oh,
all
is
of the little skulls on it.
yeah, diary. Exactly what it is. Don't say a word. Looks
I'm not saying no. Well, on to us, cleric here.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously, do a bit of healing, but kind of taps the fuck off mace on her side. I ain't afraid to bash a skull if need be.
really good at it.
Hmm.
Thank you.
All right. Well, um, what many call a bard. So, do a little bit of everything,
What instrument
and
do you
I
play?
can, uh, primarily a flute, but I can play a viol if you need.
What's a
Mhm.
viol?
It's a
Um,
silly
like,
instrument. Very clunky.
Thank you, mean dignified, bona fide.
it takes quite a lot of skill to play.
Hmm.
Many years of study to be able to play that in combat.
For certain.
Oh, when you did that sonata that one time, doing that cave in. Oh, it brought me to tears.
Wasn't Viol hate? Grim was just saying they're very clunky instruments.
It
Oh, no,
sounded like
really?
viol hate.
It sounded like a little bit of your hate.
Uh, uh, also, decent at talking to people. So, if we get into any trouble, maybe I can talk us out of it.
Do you like ask everyone's strengths and weaknesses when you first talk to them?
If I'm gonna be working with them, yes. I need to know what I need to cover, where all of you will be going if we get into trouble. I know you're gonna be running up front. I know Grim now is gonna probably be hanging back.
Not really.
Oh, you're not.
I have.
See, that I need to know.
That's my toolkit. You'll know it when you see it.
So, wizard that doesn't hang in the back, good to know.
Overconfidence and a wizard. Name a better combo.
See why you have a bodyguard. And Valen is gonna be well, primarily support, but she will jump in the fray. And I just kind of go wherever I'm needed on the battlefield. So if I need to be up front, I'll be up front. If I need to be in the back, giving y'all some support, I will. And
Okay.
how about you? Looks over at Hank.
Yeah, what are you doing over there? Noting the spice dropping.
I'm a bit of a trekker. I go on treks, long journeys. As far as weaknesses go, I got like this twinge in my elbow. It's been like that for a while now. I mean, it's not like debilitating, but like sometimes when I fully extend it, I hear like a little crick, and I'm like, ooh, that's uncomfortable.
I can probably show you some stretches that'll help.
Probably.
Definitely.
He's gonna resume stuffing his face.
What do you got there?
Chicken fry,
No, I mean, what did you put on it?
paprika, garlic powder.
Why would you season your food?
Why would
Valis looks at Valen. Like,
Ugh, just
heard about surfers not seasoning their food.
yeah. Just Valen just has a look of like a little bit of drink, like, oh no. They don't
Look,
season.
if it's worth eating, it's worth seasoning.
Sorry. I come from El Torel, and cuisine's a little varied by house to house.
Mm-mm. Went to
Can I
university.
like
at
try
Eldoret.
some of your stuff on my food,
Say what?
or is that just your stuff? The paprika and the
Oh, you want what seasoning you want?
I don't never really do all that, so
What you eating there?
well I'm pretty sure it's meat.
Why do I feel like Darwin might have done the thing like you sometimes see kids do where they just kind of take everything and mix it all together?
She would. It's why.
Here, he's gonna hop down. He's 3 foot tall. A little bit of onion powder goes good with just about anything. He'll reach into his fanny pack, just pull out a little pinch.
Yeah, the way she eats again, like a feral creature, she has no table manners whatsoever, despite looking very knightly in attire. But from how quickly she's eating it, she's probably really enjoying it with the garlic powder.
Grim will pat you
Hey.
on the back. Slow down.
Thanks,
Well,
There
why
is
don't you
a-
like carry his got his stuff around?
And there is a significant improvement in the taste with that powder on it.
I sure hope so.
Wait, is our food not seasoned? That
Seasoned as well as you could expect from an early medieval tavern.
So barely.
Not like they're skimping. They're because seasonings are very expensive in this day and age.
You got
So
salt,
they
what do you
are.
want?
Yeah, it's basically just like salt
we
and
just
pepper.
discovered rocks can taste good.
You're not
Nope.
wrong.
And I got huge respect for the first person to find salt. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give that a try.
Like,
I
what
wanna
if I
lick it.
chipped it? Yeah, what if I chipped a lot of it over my food?
You're all kind of conversing and getting to know more about each other. Would you all make me perception checks, please?
Damn shit. Hey, I was smart, man. My perception.
Oh,
pretty okay.
so is it dim lighting, DM?
Yeah, it is sunset, so it'd be dimmer lighting.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, excellent.
Oh yeah, he is a halfling. He does not have dark vision. I think I'm the only one.
Oh, yeah, and Velocido. Oh, and as for one of my weaknesses, kind of hard to see in bright light.
Oof.
So,
You're trying to
if
burn
Valen,
that.
I can see everything. Hot, dark,
Valen,
see it all. Yeah.
you notice over here in the corner, um, you notice there's a goblin, but is uh, wearing nicer clothing, something akin to like what an artificer would wear. They seem to have a table full of drinks, and they look quite, uh, quite inebriated right now. And they're like holding a finger up in the air, and you hear them say, "Another, another." And Grim, you see over in this table, you see a just an ordinary citizen, a kind of a buffer male, probably in his early 30s, speaking with a individual in a red hood that with your perception and your knowledge and your backstory, the way they're talking, the way their body language is, the way that they're whispering, uh, just barely enough, you kind of get a something of a sinister vibe going on over there.
Okay.
Nudge
Go ahead.
Dallin. I point down there. Might need to help prevent someone from getting into any trouble down there.
But I just
And
punch
I'll
one of
nudge
them in
over
the
to
face.
Alice.
Take
Or
a
the
chicken
goblin.
wing with you.
Mm.
The chicken.
Oh, yeah, Val, you would have seen Valis was like deep in his notes, and he's already coming up with tactics.
Might need to talk to that goblin. Give him a
Oh.
little something about him.
Oh, what? That is a new. That he told you British.
Yeah, that's okay.
That is unusual. I mean, he's pretty wasted, so it'd be easy to get something out of him, probably.
Yeah, never hurts to talk. See what he knows. If he's rude, we know what to do.
All right, all right.
Zach,
We can be. We
I
don't
can.
have to interrogate everyone. Got it.
Oh yeah, I can't control Valen.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
I have no rights.
Boop, okay,
Zach really
click off the
said, "Have."
token. Click off your token and click on it again. It
Thank
should
you.
be free.
Zach really
You're
said,
free.
"Have drive don't serve rights."
Oh no.
What does Hank do?
Leave your
Yeah, what does
stool,
Hank do?
lose your food.
Hank is eating our food. Apparently.
There's not much left, and there's a lot of Valen's stuff is like potatoes and kind of stuff you get like anything that's underground, grown underground. She probably ate it, and a bit of meat. She has some seasoning and like some type of like. She has a lot. She has actually a lot of seasoning, and I'd probably say like some dried like mushrooms for some seasoning.
Ugh.
All
Sauce.
the you notice Velas's plate has nothing but vegetables on it, and all the meat and potatoes are gone.
Having it in 3 days.
Help yourself to some
Uh,
cheese, I say as I walk away.
Oh no!
But,
I'll stop
Grim-
me up. I can't.
Grim and Talent, how do you approach this table?
We'll use maneuver number 1. Because we're both quite muscular individuals. People don't. I tuck my wand into my waistcloth a little bit more. And I just crack my knuckles and cross my arms as I walk up. And what do I hear?
So go ahead and both of you make me another perception check as you get closer to try and
Any
hear what they're
advantage?
whispering. Not on this one.
Get at 20, I dare you. Get at 20.
No, that's a
Never
natural one.
mind.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Better.
18. All right. As you're getting closer, you definitely hear the hooded figure is whispering to this gentleman across the table, and you hear the hooded figure say, "Look, it's an easy job. All you gotta do is throw some muscle around for a couple of weeks, and then everything will be done, and then you'll get your pay. All you gotta do is act tough. Real easy. Think you can do that, big boy?" And that's what you hear.
Grim clears his throat. If
The,
it's
the
such
hooded
an easy
figure-
job, why don't you do it yourself?
And who the fuck are you?
Grim Iron. That's who.
Well, Grim Iron, this is a conversation between me and him. Why don't you go eat dirt?
Are there any code words that I can try and like probe this man with from my experience?
He has not said any that would make
Hmm.
not this one, not this guy.
Okay.
He hasn't said any
Caused
yet,
at
though.
midnight.
No. But Grim will look. You're giving off a rank vibe here. Why don't you go and take your business elsewhere? And I look at the civilian. That is, unless you want to work for him. But I wouldn't put your trust in someone who wants you just for your muscle. They don't value your life.
Grim, go ahead and make me either intimidation or persuasion check. And
Advantage
does
straight up-
Dowin
Yes,
Dowin say anything at this point?
Darwin is usually just the role of looming very menacingly behind Grim, maybe adjusting their sword and things like that.
They're the one that gives me the help action. Scary
Yes, and
dog
you may-
privilege.
You may with Dowin's intimidating aura, you may roll this with advantage, regardless of which one you choose. 19. The citizen holds up his hands to you. He's like, "Whoa, I ain't got shit with you. No thanks. Nope, not doing it. You can take your card and eat it." He puts down a small parchment business card on the table, and he leaves.
I sit down. I look at the card.
As you look at the card, it has one word on it. Glass staff.
And I recognize that name, correct?
Let me go check something real quick.
Because I believe it might be in my thingy. Or no, I think I might be thinking of the other thing. But
Yeah, you're thinking of someone different. You do not know this name. The hooded figure will stand up. Well, fuck you, man.
No, sit down.
You're red. I look at him and say, "You're red."
Make me another intimidation check.
Scary dog, help me.
Yeah, Dowin said sit down.
Jump
so.
20. I just put my big meaty hands on the table. Sit down. Listen to her.
Big, meaty claws.
He sits down. He folds his arms. And he glares at you.
You're causing trouble. You and your red friends. What are you trying to make people do?
That's none of your business now, is it?
Maybe it is. Maybe I have some experience. Surprised you don't recognize the name. Then again, news travels slow. Did you hear about that big breakout in Revel's End?
Let's see if he does. He raises an eyebrow. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Well, there may or may not have been one fitting my description that escaped. Let's just say you're gonna cause some trouble. I'm keen to see where that trouble is. You should go recruiting soft people. You should be going to people with experience. And I give the tap of my all my fingers tapping against the thing with my clawed fingernails.
I'm confused. Are you trying to get at work with me? Or are you just trying to piss me off? Or both?
Little bit of both, but I think we can have an arrangement. I'm headed down to Phandelver.
He takes a moment. All right then. I'll tell you the same thing I'm telling everyone else. Taps the card on the table. If you're looking for easy money, causing trouble, go to Phandelver. Look for a guy named Glassstaff. Look for people in red coats like mine. They'll get you work. Easy work. Plenty of gold. And if
Noted.
killing's not your thing, you don't gotta do no killing.
Noted. Thank you so much for the valuable lead. Oh, I don't think you'll need to go around recruiting anyone else. Me and my friend here be quite enough down there, wouldn't you say?
He kind of shrugs a bit and is like, hey, just give him that card and make sure that they know Tom sent you. Then
You
I get
said
my quota. Tom.
Thank you, Tom. And I'll take the card. My recommendation, don't go into taverns recruiting. Stick to the streets, to the sewers. Just gonna have people like myself button in business. Now
Yeah.
shoot, kid. Got a long life ahead of you.
Yeah. He walks away and you hear him under his breath. Jackass.
I look at Guy Dowen. This'll be good. And I whisper, that way we can infiltrate them. Helps her business already. I'll have to get word out to the Harpers.
Dun dun dun.
And
Darwin just does a really slow thumbs up.
And he was dumb enough to give me his name. I can use that and his face later. And just smirk a little bit. I'll send a letter out before we go in the morning. Hopefully that'll help. Walk back to the table. How's the cheese, brother?
At this point he's put his plate aside. He's in deep conversation with his barmaid, and he's just saying, "Look, as long as you just speak from the heart, they'll understand. I promise you."
You really think so? I don't know what I'm gonna do. He said he
hey.
likes me, but they also said that they like Janet.
Cheyenne, look at me. You're a catch. And if they can't see that, well, they're blind.
You're right, I am a catch. I'm a solid 7.
I'd give her an 8. Come on now.
But
7's being too
Blake,
generous.
yeah, of course you give her an 8, Blake. She's a barmaid.
You shut your dirty mouth, I will cut you.
But as an episode of Maury unfolds at the table between Hake and the barmaid, Valis and Valen, the two of you approach the very drunk goblin who is like face first on the table, and you just hear them going, "Life is pain."
Can I tell what gender they are?
Yeah, like what are they? What gender are they? And how many are all the glasses empty?
All the glasses are empty. It looks as though they have gone through about 20 loggers.
Here.
They appear to be, I'm going to say, having a more male-like feature to them. Very nerdy looking. They definitely look like a smart one.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
the goblin livers are built different.
Yeah. I was
They
thinking
are
they gotta
not.
be.
They
Oh,
are not.
Oh no! Hope
Balin
you have
grabs
a
a chair.
lesser restoration.
Haven't you used the wyvern poison on the goblin camp, guys? You know they're
Oh,
weak-willed.
true. Vale kind of do the kind of grab a chair, kind of like flip. I turn over, just kind of like sitting it like with like the, like that cool guy thing where like they'll like sit in the chair like backwards because they can.
You sit in the chair like Captain America.
Pretty much, yeah. Vale will sit down. Oh, I feel you, brother. Life can be a pain.
Yeah.
Valis will oh, you're saying you wanted another, right?
Yeah. One more, and I can forget all about the royal tinkerers' troubles. Fuck them.
Do we know who that is?
Does any of that sound? Yeah.
Yeah. What is?
You
Explain.
can make a history check.
You aim at +1. Oh, never mind.
I can't wait to get my jack of all trades.
Both of you would know that is actually a local guild in Neverwinter. They tend to focus on the study of artifice, most notably the study of alchemy. They are a rather well-known guild. Membership is only for the elite.
Were you a part of this guild?
I was until they kicked me out. It's like, oh, look at you, Bob. You're a goblin. You're gonna go crazy one day and kill us all. Bullshit. Slams his head against the table.
Well, that's just unfair. You should go to a place where you can be accepted for who you are and have our and a part of a guild that will take care of you.
Valen.
Looks Valis.
Valis just gives a look of like, and will just kind of like mouth to Valen, "We just got here."
It never hurts to what's the word? What's the term? Network. Never hurts to network.
Right, right.
No,
But they're so stupid. They don't even notice what it. They so dumb. I don't have a big enlarged head. I don't have green eyes. They're so stupid.
Well, if you're smarter than them, then why don't you tell us the differences, the head and the eyes?
Yeah. People look at goblins and think we all look the same. We all got the same tiny bodies, the same long ears, but I took one look at that goblin they brought in from the road that went crazy. They didn't see it because they're dumb. They didn't see how big the thing's head was. It was at least 2 times bigger than it should be. You know what that means? Something's in there. I know it. They got something in there.
It's not
Like a
it,
chicken.
Oh,
in
I
their
mean,
head.
And whatever that something is, it makes them glow green. Greener in the eyes. That's where the crazy is.
Have in our travels or Valis picks up rumors and uh just like Valen probably helps with a lot of travelers and stuff too. Would either of us have heard anything like this?
No, this is new information to both of you.
and at home, no one's shown any similar symptoms at home.
No.
Mm.
This goblin epidemic seems to be centered just on this area of the Sword Coast.
Regional effects may vary.
Could be a. Do you think it's a curse or a disease, Bob?
You kind of hear him begin to snore.
Damn. Okay.
Uh, how out is he?
Oh, he's 9 flags to the wind.
All right, Valen, make sure no one's looking. And Valis is gonna try and dig through his stuff.
Wow.
No need to steal it. Just see what he
I'm not
has.
stealing. Yeah, I'm looking through his stuff.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I foresaw this. I
I
would
was
like for
looking
you to
for
make
his
me
notes.
I would like for you to make me a sleight of hand check.
Can I help? Never mind.
Yep, that is a success. Here's what you find. You do get the great success from this. So as you kind of go through his belongings, you see he has 15 silver pieces, 2 alchemist fires, and 2 healing potions on him.
Oh no! Alchemist fire.
But he doesn't have any notes, right? Or any.
I will say, given the base of the conversation, he would have just a couple of scrap pieces of paper here and there.
Okay. Also just he is pretty crafty. All right, all right. Valen, if you wanna leave a card.
I'm already pulling out like a small little bit of folded up paper, and like a little on there is like a little drawn map to where Everlight is, and a little note saying, "Hey, if you want to like go to a place that like really like appreciate your skills, like it'll go to Everlight and ask for Sariel and Findry, and they'll be able to hook him up to get to a new guild."
Oh no, we have pamphlets. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
We have pamphlets.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. No. Valen's all about that networking shit. Yeah. So yeah, just tuck that little note away and little maps that way. When he wakes up, he knows.
It has like that little drawing of just a person looking sad, and it's like, have you ever felt unappreciated? Yeah, Velas won't take any of his stuff. He doesn't steal from easy targets, and we'll just kind of put it all back where it was. And
That alchemist fire is tempting, but we don't. I don't. I mean, I don't. We're good.
He
I trust.
he might need it on
Yeah,
his way.
he might need us, but yeah, he might need this stuff on the way there. Well, do we know if Everlight gets any like proper? Well, do we know if there's gonna be a coming like tray, like a caravan or like a cart from Everlight or from Neverwinter to Everlight at all, or is that still not a thing just yet?
Still not a thing just yet.
Okay.
They
Then
are
yeah.
continuing to work on relations.
Okay. So in that case, then yeah, definitely like a little thing, like hey, get here kind of thing. So I take it he has some gold, or does he need gold to get stuff?
He has 15 silver pieces on him, at least that much on him that Valis
Okay, and
was able
that should
to.
cover. That
Oh
should
yeah,
be able
that
to cover.
will.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Then yeah, he can make it there. Then yeah, with his gear and money, he'll be able to make that. So we're good.
To figure out what the equivalent like silver is to real life currency.
Probably ones
But
or five, I'm guessing.
But as you leave your calling card and pamphlet, the sun finally begins to set on the tavern as you have all gathered some additional information. Unless there's anything else the party wishes to do, we will now move forward with going to bed.
I have a thing I'm doing during bed. If it counts.
I quickly flag down the main tavern maiden, and I'll ask if she's seen any other drow in the area besides us.
Oh, drow. I do recall there was that one fellow that came through. He caused a bit of a concern. Nothing against you lot, of course, but some people do get nervous around individuals from the Underdark. He didn't stay here for long. He was heading towards Phandelver, I believe.
She happen to
make
catch his
a-
name?
Yeah, she gonna make a history check because that was a while ago.
Hold on. Little tap on the hand, guidance. Oh, never mind. Doesn't need it.
Yep, that is plenty. Yes, I believe he was an adventurer by the name of Darren. Darren, yes.
Huh.
He was an old retired adventurer.
Darn.
Were we told to look for him, or is that? No, I can't remember.
Not quite yet.
Okay, not quite yet. Okay.
He was in the document, but you
Oh,
two
right,
haven't
yeah,
heard from him yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look over to Valis. Like, might be interesting to look him up when we get there.
Yeah. Do one of our
EN or IN?
First things
Sometimes
we
people
do.
do that.
Oh yeah, is it Darren or Darren?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It is with an A.
Hey.
It's a Darren Duran.
Duran.
Duran. Full circle.
All we need is a character named Rio.
Gowan, go upstairs, prepare the bath.
As she will make her very slow steps up, carrying her keg.
I'll be up Cease that. I'll be up shortly. Do you have any spare paper I can borrow? Yeah, the tavern maid.
Oh, certainly. We can do that. A moment, please. As she is still counting the gold that Gundren had left her, she comes back to you with some of the nicer pieces of paper. Not like magical paper quality, but like a nice clean parchment.
Thank you. How many?
I'll say 10 pieces.
Yeah, let's go! 20 pieces of paper! I know, 20 pieces.
Gosh.
I need to track this as a wizard. But I'll take those. I'm like, oh, thank you. I needed one, but I will gratefully accept, and I will tip 1 gold.
Oh my god.
You know how valuable paper is for a mage, so I appreciate it.
Now, to clarify, I did say
I
it is
know.
not magical paper.
Oh
Okay.
no, I have, because here's the thing, I have the basic gear paper, but that's still good things to have.
Velossel write in his notes under Grim. No concept of paper costs.
Alright, and I'll make my way up, not too far behind Darwin.
I feel like why do I feel like Grim is gonna be like a Stinian where you're gonna spend like 10 gold on a hair tie?
Oh wow. Ooh.
Oh,
Where are we?
trash.
I will reveal each of your. Well, I guess I need to ask first. What were you going to do during the night, Grim?
Oh well, you know, first things first. I would like to go take a bath and have Darwin guard on the inside so we can converse a little bit more in detail.
Okay.
And then
Uh,
after that, a basic thing.
All right. So I will ping. There is the washroom there that has the bathtub.
Right. I walk in, because I imagine Darwin's already in there.
Oh yeah, she'll just be sat down with the keg.
Are you
Whilst the
sitting on the
washroom fills up.
keg? Lee?
Well, it just kind of works, you know.
Well, come on, hurry up.
She'll very just saunter over.
All right, put it in front of the door and keep guard. In here, obviously, so people don't open the door. Pinches bridge
If
of
she
neck.
specified that, or she would have put it on the outside, because she's a fucking idiot.
Come on.
And she will place it on the inside and go back to sitting on it.
Get in here.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Grim wants to talk to you.
Hey, oh.
But as Grim will take off the robes, you see the body begin to shrink down. Goodness, I thought they would never leave us alone.
Got anchor
so-
arms.
It looks so. It's too early for a hot spring scene.
And Gaia will oh goodness. Particularly dreadful to stay all like that all day. And she'll get in the tub. So, ooh, sore. Let me tell you, being larger does not do good things for the bones. But anyway, what do you make of them? Anything in particular?
Well, like I always say, I don't really know why you bother with a big overlook anyway, but they seem alright. I
Well-
like the little guy. He made the food real good.
Basic seasoning, oh, that's all it is. But you know why I have to do this. People are looking for me. Especially the Zents. So,
Well, but couldn't you just turn into a different pretty girl instead?
well, I am quite fetching, but Grim is a better option. At least right now. Less looks, people think he's dead anyways. And it's better to come off as a bit stronger than come off as frail, weak, late last. But I have a couple of forms. Not too many left.
And avid note taker, the bard.
He concerns me just a little bit. I don't know what he's planning, but they seem to be a unit like us, a package deal. So, best not to poke the bear. Try and get on their side. They're sure to be useful for something. That's all I can believe. But we have our plan. I'll use that Tom fellow's face when we infiltrate. Gives us a little bit more time to... Idea. I'm gonna write to the Harpers tonight. Really get that to them. Or, well, around the time. Like, we'll get there and then they can send themselves over. But... surely... be too many issues. What do you think? Can handle it?
Well, yeah, I don't think we need halters or anything. I think it'd just be more fun to just cut them down, right?
Unfortunately, that's not how it goes.
Ugh. She'll just like lean her head on her hand and just do a long sigh. Because obviously she's just getting antsy that she's not got to fight anything in a while.
And, Gaia will just, like, gesture for you to come over for, like, a second and pat you on the head. Don't worry, you'll get your blood slaughter done. I owe you that much. I owe you some good fights. Just continue to keep things stable. Keep people from entering our rooms. From entering the bathhouse when we're in it. Until I can properly vet these individuals to be trusted. But right now, none of them. 'Cause you never know. I wouldn't put it past us to have people hidden amongst us.
Well, I'm sure when we like see them fight and stuff, we'll get the vibe more.
Exactly.
You know, fighting's like its own language.
But until then, behave and do as I say.
Yeah, I can do that, I guess. I mean, it's better than what I was doing before, so.
Well, you would have been dead had it not been for my timely intervention. The Minotaur form is advantageous but very taxing.
Yeah, do all your bones, like, grow when you do that?
Oh yes, all parts of me do. Taps at the face. But, unfortunately, quickly turns back into Grim and takes the cracks across her face and moves the parts of her face around to create these different puzzle pieces, and then even having to change form before going to bed is annoying. But you don't have a private bath yet. Come on. And
Dallin, as you step outside to follow after Grim, immediately everything goes dark.
uh-oh. Welcome to the club.
Did you stand up too fast or something?
Probably she was sitting on a keg.
Too much hail. I shouldn't have had a keg.
You don't, to correct myself, I'm sorry, you don't pass out, but everything in this tavern goes dark. Every instance of light from everywhere just blinks out at once. You can't really see Grim anymore down this hallway. The moonlight that had peered through the doors are gone, and through the nearest window that you can see, the vast stars in the sky have all blinked out one by one. There's only one source of light in this area now that you can see, and it is from the eyes of a raven that hangs against a barrister.
Oh.
And in this raven's beak, you see it is holding a single raven's feather that it lets fall from its beak, that floats into the blackness all around you and comes to rest on your shoulder.
Can I take a closer look at the feather?
All right. Please make me a religion check at advantage. Right. With a 19, you know that for the most part, these last years, your, we'll call it patron, your deity, has mostly let you be. This is one of the very few times that one of her carriers, one of her many, many ravens that travel all throughout this land, has come to see you. And you know that this feather is just one of her many warnings, her many omens. It is a sign of her pleasure. Because in the coming days, the thing that she loves the most in the realms, terrible, agonizing memories, will be something that you'll be coming into close contact with. But more than that, with a 19 religion check, you can also kind of sense within this feather a connection. As if it is saying, your oath will soon come due.
And she'll do like an awkward attempt to pet the raven because Darwin's not really a person of much tact.
The raven kind of paws a bit at that, gets a little ruffled in the feathers, but kind of stares back into your eyes with its glowing, beady, moonlit peepers and kind of nods as if to confirm that the message has been delivered.
Yeah, message received, no more slacking off, right? Give the bird an awkward thumbs up.
And the raven will beat its wings, kind of scattering some black plume feathers in the area around. And as they touch the floor beneath you, each of them kind of dissolve into ash as the raven takes off from an open window. And all of the light in this area returns.
Gowan, what are you doing? You're just standing there.
Oh, just you know, just, observing the perimeter and all that. Right.
Hmm.
I think I just need to drink more. Just
Do you?
have more from the keg.
Typically a good answer.
Come on. I don't want to stay like this all night. And I'll go into our room and I'll start penning a correspondence with the Harpers, letting them know about Red Brand activity in Phandelver and that they are recruiting
saying
people to
maybe-
go down there.
I'm saying maybe Grim and Dowan should have the room Velas is in, and Velas and Valen could be in those two.
Eh?
Oh, that's true. Do you two share a room?
Oh yeah, Dallin and Grim share a room.
Oh, okay. Chunk, chunk. Here. There we
Okay,
go.
I can't control Valen again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm had your tokens already set here
No, you're fine. You're
before.
fine. I was making
Okay.
sure you know.
Should be good.
Yeah. The guy will be like penning words to the harpers, sitting there in a, I imagine, like doing the usual nightly routine where Dowan is just sitting behind her and she's just using Dowan as a back of like a chair rest while she's sitting in bed and writing the notes, got some spectacles on to pen everything down. And I'll send that out
Right.
first thing in the morning.
And Hank, where do you set up shop for the evening?
He goes to sleep under the stars like he has been for a very long time now. More accustomed to it than a bed.
And as you do so, as you kind of breathe in the night air and the beautiful starlit sky overhead, you feel a strange rumbling beneath you. Almost not an earthquake. You not to that level. It doesn't
Nether
feel
brain's
as though
waking up.
everything. Hush you. That's later. Uh, but you do feel like pulses, almost like a heartbeat beneath you, and a tug somewhere in your chest. Do you do anything with this feeling for now?
He's gonna chalk that feeling up to a little mix of homesickness. And just sort of try to dream of home as he closes his eyes and lays down to sleep.
All right. And you will have a restful evening with pleasant dreams of home as they kind of wash over you. Some of the nicer memories. Valen, I believe there was something you wanted to do before bed.
Yeah, there's a thing I want to do is sorry, Valis, but I'll wait until he gets back. But also, is there a mirror by chance in this room?
Yes, I would say that each room kind of has like a not a great mirror, but like a kind of like a one on the wall that's like a hand mirror size.
Okay. She'll kind of go up to it for a second, try to make eye contact with herself with the mirror, then kind of just gets skittish and then kind of quickly takes it off the wall and kind of lays it face down on the on the table.
Okay.
Then she'll pull the curtains on the windows so there's no reflection, and then technically wait for Val to get back. They can wait. Just go ahead to leave at the worst moment.
That's fine. I'll take a moment to copy all your tokens over.
Not enough to shift it over for you.
Boop, 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 boop,
Oh,
boop.
you see the last thing I sent you, Zach, on Discord?
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
Hold on. Ignore the duplicate Hank. I'm just making it easier to copy and paste. There's not
Hank,
enough room in
no,
the
there's
campaign
two
for
of you.
two. Not enough room in this campaign for two Hanks.
No,
be.
God no.
I'm in the walls.
She's the goddamn walls. Also, damn, you're not gonna already having you having a shape shifting.
What do you mean? I'm just a normal tiefling. Grim iron. Straight from
Normal
Elturel.
tiefling with normal bees. Yeah, okay.
Nakura and characters with trust issues. Name a better combo.
What do you mean?
Also,
All
not
my
I guess that's
characters
more
are so
toward-
friendly. That's Blake. Blake's
I guess
like,
that should be. I should say your NPCs. I guess would be more accurate.
Yeah.
Nakura making characters that shapeshift and better combo.
What do you mean? This is only my second changeling ever.
Yeah, too. Interesting that keeps happening.
This is this. What do you say? What do you talk about? This is my second changeling in favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you notice, like, yeah, the horns are gilded. Nice
Mm-hmm.
little teaser there.
Yeah. Gosh, trying to quite get back here.
No.
That's-
Now you understand why Grim needs a bodyguard.
Yeah. Also, I didn't say changeling. I said shapeshifting. So.
What do you mean? I haven't played any other sheets except for Yuzora.
Well, technically, Shade has changed 3 times now.
Yeah.
That's
Your characters go through a lot of
you're
changes.
now you're saying. Well, here's the thing. You say shape changer. I take it as having the shape change ability.
Your characters transition a lot there. Is that vague enough?
What?
Your characters transition a lot.
No, they don't. That's
My-
your
my
bet. This is
Discord
Faerun.
message- My Discord messages say otherwise.
What are you talking about?
2 changelings and Shade, who has gone through a lot of altercations. Okay.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, I know you. I know. It doesn't matter. It all depends whenever. Yeah, whenever I
Okay.
get back. That's the case.
Also, I have fun little ways to keep this secret for longest time.
It was literally just a small little character thing, which we can do that anytime, really, so it's not a big deal. So it's less...
Okay. Oh,
Oh!
wait. Nope. There they are.
Hey! Look at that.
Huh? What?
They've
I
been
was-
waiting
I
for
was
you.
waiting for you.
I'm
Goblin
sorry.
assassin, roll
Yeah.
initiative.
I thought Hank's stuff was gonna be a bit.
No, Hank
No.
stuff was literally like 5 seconds.
LOL.
Wait 5 seconds.
It was like, Hank, do
LMAO.
you follow the pull? Nope.
Nope.
Not for me. I
Yeah,
don't have a
honey.
crazy destiny out there.
So before going to bed, Valen would kind of walk in and do a little sweep of that room, see if there's any like spiders or other little creepy crawlers running around.
Yeah. And Velas would go in here and cover any reflective surfaces.
They
There
already
you
did
go,
it.
okay. Well, we can retcon that because I didn't know how long you'd be. So yeah, there you go.
Time travel.
Time
Time
travel.
travel. Oh, I don't know what I missed, but apparently I did something. Okay.
No, so literally like technically Valen did that first, but since because you weren't here, but now that you're here, we'll just say we just did that instead.
Oh, okay.
Makes more sense. Yeah, so that's all.
Yes, Valis, you're able to cover up the windows or the reflective surfaces quite easily. Valen, you notice that there is one little spider in the room. You don't sense any connections to your past at all, but it does seem to just be hanging menacingly from the ceiling.
Can I tell it's poisonous, or is it one of those like I can kind of pick it up and won't really bite me if I pick it up?
It's like a daddy long legs.
Okay, I will gently pick it up, go to the window, and kind of just set it outside.
And it will skitter away.
Yeah. Okay, peek out. All right, we're clear. Little sibling hug. You know me okay on the trip? Claire, are you muted?
I'm muted.
Stop
Oh,
muting! You're
I have
fired.
to mute unless you want to hear my like eating noises or slurping sounds.
Alice has a midnight snack.
I got ice cream. Yeah. Valis will just kind of look over and like, yeah. I'm just a little worried. I hope they can hold their own.
I think they can.
Matt and Gundren's obviously hiding something from us, so
Oh yeah, no, that kind of worries me. He never Never acted that skittish, so that makes me real nervous. Have to keep our eyes open.
I wonder if
Also,
there's.
oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I was like, wondering if there's some kind of filter. Maybe when we meet our contact, maybe we can get some more info.
Hope so. Also, what the fuck is Lady Estrella doing leaving Everglow?
Yeah, that is something major must be happening. Something we're not privy to, which might even send us out here.
That
You know,
might be
because then we
something.
would
Oh yeah. Go ahead,
would
go
have
ahead.
likely been traveling with her.
Yeah. Maybe keep something new considering Gundren found out first and did all this. Could be something that's discovered.
Hmm. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Just gotta keep our eyes open and watch our backs.
We always do.
Awkward sibling hug. Pat, pat.
Awkward. Yeah, probably like Velas is just like kind of that like and then Valen like just ruffle hair. Go on.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Good night. She almost says don't let the bed bugs bite, but she's like, nah, that's me. Don't want to do that.
And as you all rest for the evening, you gain the benefits of a long rest, although I don't think anyone has expended anything. But if you have anything that has charges, they do regain those back for the day. And with that, there's only one thing that happens in the morning, Valen. When you wake up the next morning, the reflective surface that Valis had put down on the table is now shattered and broken across the floor, and you awaken with a bloodied, cut hand, as if it had punched through it.
Yep.
And you do
Should
not
have.
recollect doing anything of the kind.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Deep phobias run deep, boy.
Wait, what? No, I missed that. Huh? What?
Woke up with a bloody
The-
hand and a broken mirror.
Yeah, the mirror.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard something about hut hands, and then mine went to Jabba the Hutt, and then I was like, "What is Jabba the Hutt?"
Grim definitely woke up early at dawn, got that letter sent, and has slowly dragged down the stairs to meet everyone and just tapping his foot.
Oh yeah,
you made
Valis
it.
has is like wakes up, checks the room and everything, like and even then would like I'm gonna you guys are gonna laugh, but removes the dried piece of spaghetti from the door jamb.
No, that's smart. Valen
Took
will
you
look
guys
down.
long enough.
Yeah, Valen's kind of looking down at her now bandaged hand.
Be careful.
Oh, yeah, that's my fault. Plums in the morning.
Uh-huh. Well, let's head out then.
Valis will just give Valen a look and just kind of walk up next to her and I'll just say, "I'll take him next time."
Thank you. Sorry. Guess being in the whole area just made me more anxious than I realized. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for.
But yeah, I sent out that Harper's letter. How much will that cost?
Hold on, let me get my...
I want those motherfucking pigeons from Baldur's Gate 3 to deliver my mail.
But the mail isn't coming. It's not a guaranteed delivery.
No, the Tressum hasn't attacked them yet. We got a year or so.
Yeah, we got a year or two. I think we're good.
Let's see. I will say that will run you 2 silver.
I'll be right back. I need
What
to
is
get
that
some-
in gold? Ugh.
Read the conversion. It's in the.
Where?
Let's go to your
Okay,
inventory.
so you
10,
lose.
10 silver. So take away 1 gold and give yourself 10 silver.
Ew.
Well, no, it would be 8 silver, Zach.
Well, I was gonna say give yourself 10 silver and then take 2 silver away.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Or just
Ugh.
10 silver, then take it away too. Then give me
I
3.
don't like
give yourself 1.
it. Help.
You shouldn't.
No, I'm bad at math. I need the accountant to help me.
Okay, oh,
But I got
fine,
it. I got
fine.
it. But I'll send that out, and I'll look at the pigeon. I'll give it a salute. Do your best, soldier.
Ooh, that's the best pigeon you're getting out of me.
Oh wait, mine doesn't even pick up. I can do.
Pigeon.
I can do a good one. I can go.
Cuckoo.
Meta pigeon, get out of here.
What? It's a pigeon. But
But,
yeah.
as you all wake up the next morning, the wagon, as promised, is just finished being stocked with all of its equipment and things. The horses have been brought up to the head of the wagon, and they will hand the reins over to Hank.
Is there a list, like a supply list, about all we have?
Yes, they would provide it to you. Just as a cliff notes of what is in the wagon. It is mostly mining materials, think pickaxes, very small scale explosives, shovels, things of that nature. But there's also equal parts quality of life items, think food and spices and rations, things the town needs to live, as well as just general supplies. Think clothes, pants, undergarments. You know that based on the item that there is about 1,000 gold pieces worth of cargo inside of this wagon.
Okay, I'll make sure. I'll take that out of my list. And I'll make sure everything's accounted for, and then I'll check out the trip in case something is following us and stealing things or something goes missing, just in case. Oh, fuck! I will also open up that letter Gunnar gave me. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
It is surprisingly, as you open it up, it is a blank piece of parchment.
Probably in the morning. Probably do the whole
Yeah.
obviously I'd say I'd open it in the morning. Kind of hover it over a candle, see if that reveals anything.
It is a blank piece of parchment.
Okay then. So I take it. Obviously, I don't feel no magic-y. It's just paper.
Make me an Arcana check.
Hey, I'm not good at that.
You can always ask your wizard.
Let me try the inspiration first, because I'm feeling saucy.
Yeah,
There you go.
go.
That's better. I guidance. I gotta have that. Yeah. It's that type of game.
The paper is not magical, but whatever ink is on this paper is, and is concealing whatever is supposed to be on this piece of paper, and it is of a incredibly high quality of magical ink that seems to be invisible to the naked eye.
Can I tell with that 19 how what could reveal it or make me be able to see it?
That is beyond your current scope at level 1.
Okay, tuck that back in breast pocket, and I'll let Valis know. Well, before we head out, kind of what that is about, so we can maybe look at it later.
Okay, so that's very high level magic stuff.
Yeah, so this is really big.
Okay.
On the road again.
So,
yeah,
go ahead.
Valis would kind of go up to Hank and just so you're gonna drive the wagons?
Seems like it.
handling horse stock pretty much my whole life.
Hmm.
All right. So what? You're a farrier or a
A what?
What?
farrier?
That's boats.
No. What?
A farrier, and that person who drives a ferry.
No, no, it's a person who tends to horses. You know, puts shoes on them.
Oh, I know what that is. He said 2 seconds before he said anything else. Yeah.
Anyhow, let's keep an eye on the open road.
Well,
Want me to do freaking research? Come on.
Valis just blinks and just says,
Hey, DM, are there sunglasses in this world yet? Do you think?
I'm gonna say no, not yet.
Yeah, that's a
Would-
little.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, you
This,
guys
this is Faerun. I'm gonna
This
be
is
a little
medieval
more...
times.
Well, I mean, like, are there ways for full drow to like not be totally blinded by the
A
by
hat?
daylight?
Yeah.
Like a
well,
hat,
well,
but I didn't
well,
know if
yeah.
there's anything else.
Yeah, cloak. Valis's best bet is a cloak.
yeah.
That
Well,
will
yeah. You
cover-
guys would totally notice Valis is just like squinting and has like cloak, like hood over head.
Van will pull out like a really big, like a big farmer hat, just kind of toss it
Not
in his
wearing the
lap,
hat. Not wearing the
come on.
hat.
smiling. You will one day.
Not wearing the hat. The hood's fine.
It's in his bag.
One day.
So, you all begin taking the high road from Neverwinter, heading south towards Phandelver. It is a fairly simple road. There's no real way to get lost on it. It is just a straight, well taken path many times in the past. But I would like for, I tell you what, Sheba, since this is your first time, I'd like for you to make me a table roll and roll me a d20, please.
Ooh, no pressure.
Ooh!
Got this.
Hey,
11.
you all
is-
die. I'm ready to
I would
fight some
say-
goblins.
Before
The
anything is,
Tarask appears.
before anything is determined, I would say Hank would do something as they're driving.
Okay. Go ahead. What does Hank do while driving?
Like, almost subconsciously and without like even realizing it himself, he's gonna ritual cast speak with animals and just start chatting with the horses and just look like a crazy person.
Oh.
It's verbal
Alright.
semantic, so.
Well, he'll just be muttering under his breath as he's driving, just not really paying attention to himself. Like, this is all subconscious to him.
They'll
Then the
kind
dog
of like turn
appears.
the horses kind of like turn back as you're talking to them. They're like, "Oh goodness, thank you for being so gentle on the reins. Mr.
Hey.
Gundren likes to be in a hurry often."
Hey, keep up the good work. And I'll get you some apples.
"Oh, how sweet! We do love apples, don't we, Jerry? We sure do, Jim."
Hell yeah.
You gotta change the horses' names now.
Yep, I'm doing it. But
Hell yeah.
as you're traveling, all of you hearing Hank talk with the horses, it's about halfway through the day whenever you all see someone on the side of the road with a thumb pointing outward, a very lovely dress hiked up with a high slit, and waving at all of you. You will see
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know,
Oh
Blake.
no.
Now, look, Blake is now the speaker of the Tiefling tables, so Blake's gonna be.
Such a shame
She
that Hank was driving.
I made
He
it here,
doesn't
so
care.
it's wanted to do it.
she is just waving her hand as she sees your cart approaching. It's like, hey, hey, uh, can I hitch a ride, please? And she like
Mm.
hikes up her little side skirt a little bit more as she's putting her leg out just a little bit more, and it's like, I'm I'm trying to make it to Phandelver. My name is Rosalia. Nice to meet you, Rosalia Brighthorn. Uh, I'm a dancer.
Are you giving your full name out
Mhm.
like that? Goodness, be careful.
Valis
Uh,
is immediately gonna be sizing her up and like looking at her for weapons or
Intuition
Bit of a vibe
checks.
check, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm vibe
Yeah.
checking her.
Anyone can make me an insight or a intuition check.
Why am I proficient with it? I shouldn't
Wait,
be
my
proficient with it
intuition hasn't
yet.
been added.
We aren't professional with it yet, so that's why I
Yeah,
did
no,
insight.
for some reason mine was adding proficiency, but mine's pretty high.
Hank is gonna ask Jim.
No.
Like, what do you think then?
Oh, which one's better?
Oh.
Wisdom.
Jim will kind of like do a little sniff into the air and is like, she smells nice. She doesn't seem all that mean to me.
Well, if she's good with Jim, she's good with me.
But with an 18 intuition, so Valis, you would know, she likely has some fighting capability, but it is not to your level. Like her alone would not be comparable to a level 1 player character. She appears to have like a dagger tucked away at her side, but she's not like hiding it. Like anyone could see it that is gazing at her enough. She also seems pretty dexterous. So she's a little stronger than a commoner, but not as strong as all of you.
All right, and did did she give off any vibes? I can roll an insight if that's what that takes.
Yeah, I would say as part of your intuition check, go ahead and roll me an insight check as well.
Please roll higher than a 13.
Roll a 13.
Roll a 14, be funny.
18.
Hey, there we go.
Hey. With an 18 insight, you can tell like her main vibe right now is mostly fear. Like she's a little too loud at the moment. Like she's trying to be firm, but she's nervous speaking to all of you. But you also gather that not speaking to you seems to be the lesser of two evils.
Uh, so did we pull our cart over to talk to her, or was she?
I would
Are we coming up to her?
I would have stopped before passing her.
Okay. Loss will kind of peek out and just go, "Well, hey there, ma'am. So, why are you out all here by yourself?"
Oh, well, I was just going down the road. Hi, again, I'm Rosalia. I was a dancer in Neverwinter, and I was heading down to Phandelver. I heard there's a new inn there that is looking for performers to make some gold, and so I was heading that way. But then I got to a certain point, and the road seemed a little too dangerous, and I decided to turn back and hopefully find like a bigger group I could go with, because I don't want to go any further alone.
Where's she heading? Vandalin?
Yep.
Phandelver.
Yeah, and the same way we are. Loss will just go, something about the road spook you.
Yeah, you could say that. I walked in on kind of a scary scene. There was this like really old knight guy getting dragged away by an army of goblins,
Oh.
Yeah.
and they like killed one of the horses and have like tied up the other one, and like it looked really bad.
Did you happen to see Dwarf them.
Well, was there?
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there was a dwarf. He was over the shoulder of this what do you call him? Not a god, like a big bugbear. Like a really big
Oh.
bugbear. They had him thrown over his shoulder, and he was talking something fierce, but they bound his mouth up and
I,
were
s-
taking him.
I start describing Gundren's appearance.
And I start describing, what's his name? Sildar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's them. That's gotta be them.
Shit.
Velas just puts his head in his hands and just kind of looks over at Valen. Guess we're saving him again.
Yep.
Can you lead us in that direction, Rosalia, in exchange for safe passage to Phandelver?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Fair warning. I don't like fighting, so I probably won't be doing any
Just
of that. But
hide in the
yeah,
cart.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can show you exactly where it is.
Hmm.
All right.
Alright, thank you. Velas is just alright.
Yeah.
I'll kind of.
Velas
the
does
way-
not like the idea of leaving her alone with our transportation.
Yeah. Van will kind of hang out from the wagon, kind of hold her hand out. Hop on in.
Well, Hank can talk to
Oh.
the horses and make sure they don't go anywhere.
When I touch her hand, does her hand feel normal, or does it feel like there's like a illusion?
Man, you're more paranoid than me.
Yeah,
Our characters are paranoid.
we have seen some shit.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check if you would.
Why would you make me do things I have a +1 in?
You got guidance though. That could be a
Yeah, dude.
14.
Get my 14. Get my 14. Get my 11.
I'll say with an 11, because as a reminder, y'all are level 1, so the DCs are much
Low.
lower. Like in my head, I'm putting the DCs much lower. You definitely sense that there is magic in her, but you gather that it is not much more than what a tiefling would naturally be able to use.
Mm-hmm.
You would know tieflings are capable of casting, some fire magic depending on their origin to him. So you do detect some magic within her,
Yeah,
but
drow stuff.
not enough. No, definitely no drow stuff.
What I mean, like how drow, like how we have innate spellcasting,
Mhm.
similar. Okay, so definitely nothing that's like red flag. Just she's just a tiefling.
You just sense some basic, magic that comes from being part of an infernal bloodline.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think we might need to pick up the pace.
On Jerry, on Jim, away!
Let's go! And they pick up the pace as they have heard your call. And Rosalia will guide all of you to exactly where they need to be, where you need to be.
Grim will just get their wand out and just smack at the runes on their arms.
Alice, can you
Alan's
play us
getting
some music to
shit.
hype us up as we're journeying on? Like,
Oh.
I Need a Hero or something?
Oh gosh.
Deja vu. Da, 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 da.
We'll get copyright struck.
Uh, sure, Velas will play a tune begrudgingly.
And I'll change up the music a little bit too.
Combat time.
As you all approach, Rosalia will show you to the part in the road. It's just a little ways off from the main road. And you kind of immediately see the sight before you. You see the cart that Gundren had taken off with, broken beyond repair. I know the image I used in the map making thing didn't look great, but it is not serviceable. You also see a dead horse collapsed next to the cart, as well as another horse tied up to a tree just off the side of it. And you see bits and pieces of cargo and things kind of scattered about the area.
Oh boy. Careful, everyone. I am going to be smart and cast Mage Armor.
Okay, what will that make your AC?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to
13.
say.
13 plus your
I don't
dex.
know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm first time
No.
wizard.
Mage armor is 13 plus what your dex modifiers. That's your
So
new
yeah,
AC.
so just say 13 plus your dex. That's all you
So
gotta do.
13 plus 2.
Yep, 15.
You have 15 now.
There you go.
I just take my wand, tap shoulder, tap other shoulder, and then I pat my hand. And as we're walking up again, I'm gonna take one of my runes and it's gonna glow, and I'm gonna pull it across my chest and cast Armor of Agathis for a use of my rune.
Valen's gonna grab her shield, mace, hop out. All right, Roselia, just stay here. Keep your head down. Be safe.
So I'll have 5 temp hit points.
Rosalia nods, and she is kind of like tucking herself into the back of the wagon, and it's not going to be doing much.
If
We know
you
where
don't
everything
hear from-
is.
Well, I mean, I have it on my list. So if you try to think, stupid will know. But if you don't hear from us in a while, just take the horses, take the wagon to Phandelver, and tell them to come try to get us. Hope something's left of us.
She'll nod.
Let's get a
Hey,
look
little brother?
around.
Quay muted again.
Huh? What? I'm not muted. What am I doing?
Okay, well, I said, are you ready, little brother?
Oh. Yeah. Well, gonna be dealing with some pretty vicious foes. Looking at the scene.
Yeah. Just stay close. I got you. Oh, carefully step forward, shield and mace ready.
No.
I'll make a perception check.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
survey.
And Hank is
if-
going straight for the horse.
And
I'll make my perception check with my disadvantage.
Oh, well, you have if you wear the hat, you wouldn't have this advantage.
The hat would not save me from disadvantage.
It made Valen feel better.
You bought that
Wait.
hat once.
Wait,
At a
didn't they get rid of the sensitivity for full drow?
No?
no,
Oh, wow! I thought they got rid of that with
no, modem didn't.
they did that with
Wow.
kobolds. And I think
Oh,
it.
that was okay. That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
no. I feel like Valen bought that hat one day, like when we very early on, very early. Valen bought that hat, and then was like, "This will be perfect for you," and was like, "No." Walks into a wall. Still no.
Okay. So with these perception checks, you're able to kind of survey the damage. There was definitely a battle that was had here. Let me check my note real quick.
There's mind flare crushed under this wagon.
Till a shattered off. Still.
But thankfully, actually, Valen, you being a cleric, and I will say Grim, you being an individual who has seen bloodshed in the past, you know that
Thanks.
most of this blood is actually from the horse that is dead on the side. Very little of it appears to be humanoid.
Yeah, kind of like be
So
crouched
you
down
can
here.
So you can gather that likely Gundren and Sildar are not dead.
They were captured. Might be having some value.
Maybe we can raise
you
one
all-
of them. Sorry.
Yeah, you also see some other things, but I'm actually going to pop up real quick to Hank and the
Mhm.
Gotcha.
horse. What do you say to the horse, Hank?
So right now it's tied to like a tree or something.
Yes, it is tied to a tree.
And is it like hurt? Like does it have arrows in it, or like wounds or something?
You do see that it has an arrow sticking into its back. There are some cuts and scrapes. It is pretty banged up. Not. It does not need to go to the glue factory just yet, but it is definitely harmed.
Dang, that's one way to put it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mm.
Calm down there, Bucko. What happened here?
They got him. They killed my brother,
Oof.
and now they're just waiting in those bushes, and they're gonna kill you too.
What?
There. I pat its side.
Oh, it was bait.
And thankfully, because you talked to the horse and learned this information, a surprise round does not trigger.
Does it not trigger for Hank and the rest of us because we didn't hear that?
I imagine Hank
does-
being more ready would help.
Yeah, it's not gonna trigger it. You're level 1. I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
But Hank, as you hear the horse say that, you see that previously readying themselves in the bushes right next to you.
Oh no.
They're not green goblins,
Yeah.
guys. We're doomed. We're good. They're not green goblins.
You do see goblins pop out. They have much more enlarged heads, but you do see that they do not have a green glow about them. But you do see popping off the top of the cliff from a different bush
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
as a goblin
Sniper!
with a gargantuan head and glowing green eyes
Oh.
are looking at all of you.
Okay, let's go.
Hey guys, I'm fucked.
Don't worry, we'll
Little
come
bit.
to
At
you.
this time, I would like for everyone to click on your tokens and roll for initiative. And I'm going to check and see if I did this macro right.
I'm
It's
gonna
called
go
glue.
ahead. Oh,
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and quickly tap down and give them advantage with vigilant blessing.
Hey, look at that, Zach! It worked!
Oh, that's nice.
You needed... Zach, I need that. What the hell?
Oh, Shiba, roll that initiative one more time, see if you can get a higher one. I give you advantage.
Oh no! Can I use my inspiration on advantage, Zach? Or
You
on
can.
my?
Yeah, it's a D20
Thank you.
roll.
Roll it again, Chibs.
Oh,
No,
that's not
it's
good.
worse.
Chibs, you have
Oh,
advantage.
no.
Oh, nice.
Vigilant
Oh,
blessing from the Twilight
Surprise.
Cleric. Hey, oh yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
be getting temp HP. No, keep that 17.
Actually, not yet. I don't have that ability yet.
Can I be at
Oh, you
6? Can I
don't.
be at-
Oof.
Level
Can I be
1.
at 6?
Yes, I'll let you be at 6.
Thank you.
Oh, 8.
Good
That's
thing
not
I
good.
have. Good thing I have temp HP, guys.
Well, on the bright side, if y'all get hit, I can heal you. I know who to heal first.
Owen, get ready and.
Oh no, they all go one after each other.
Yeah.
Be afraid, Zach.
Yeah, but that one goes.
Hey, at least Hank goes. At least Hank gets go first.
Hank can wild shape if he needs to.
I can't. I'm level 1.
Oh fuck, you're fucked.
That's
Yeah,
a
we're
second
all
level
level,
thing.
Yeah,
we're
I'm-
all level 1. We can't
I'm
do
fucked.
shit. We can't do shit.
All right, and it's
How
first
many
about
combat.
DM
I have
splits is
to.
this, Zach?
This is a lot of DMs. I will say I have made level 1 adjustments to this campaign though, for this very reason.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
do it.
don't even have a fucking ranged weapon. I need to get a crossbow. Shit.
I have a long sword. I don't have a ranged weapon either.
Yeah.
I'm proficient
and
in longbows though, so if I can get a longbow, I'll be pretty good for range.
All right, first combat of the campaign. And at the top of the round, we have the Horse Whisperer, Hank.
Okay. Real quick, I'm looking up some rules. What kind of an action is it to mount a horse?
I will say it will take your movement speed. Actually, let me look that up.
I mean, technically, you could disengage and run off.
And leave the
Finding-
horse? No way.
I mean, does the horse have a name?
For now it's a horse with no name.
So it's not important.
Okay, it costs mounting once during your movement. You can mount a creature that was in 5 feet of you. Doing so costs an amount of movement speed equal to half your movement speed. So it costs half your movement speed to mount a horse.
All right. As soon as the horse mentions the goblins that are gonna attack, Hank's gonna go, huh? Oh crap! Pull out the scimitar, and I'm going to slice at the rope, tying it to the tree.
Okay.
And that's my action. So I'm going to mount the horse, provoking an attack of opportunity from Goblin number 2.
Yep. An 8 will miss.
Onward! Hiya! And I will try to drive the horse, I guess up this path a little bit.
All right. The horse has a movement speed of 40, so 5, whoop, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoop. You want to go further or stay right about there?
What's the brush looking like between me and the goblin archer?
It's you've got clear vision between the. Well, actually, no. I'd say the vision is obscured because there are trees and branches all throughout. So, she would
Okay.
have a hard time hitting you from there.
All right. In that case, then that's action movement, and I'm out of harm's way. I'm good to end my turn.
All right, Dowen.
Get in there. Kill.
And she gets a lot more focused when in combat, but yeah, I'll do
That's the
you know,
helmet on.
the big paladin level 1 things of I will run in and I will hit it with my sword.
Golf clap.
Realize I was on the wrong page for that. There we go. I will not hit it with my sword. I will miss.
It will duck into the brush and kind of do a tumble.
I'm more distracted by how majestic Hank looks riding away on the horse.
Like a small Fabio.
Don't you have inspiration still?
I could use the inspiration, yeah. Might as well not hold on to it.
I'll give it a good old try. Hey!
19 will hit. And as you go down with your slash, all of you watch Goblin 1 be split in 2.
That's why I pay her.
Do you actually pay them?
No. It's a life.
You guys
It's a
get
life
paid?
debt. Don't worry about it.
And yeah, I'll just stay here because it seems like the best way to block the path if they try go toward Grim. But that would be my turn.
You.
All right. Goblin 2. 5, 10,
Uh-oh.
20, 25.
Attack of opportunity.
No, it was not within Dowen's
Oh
range.
dang! Well, it could try and hit me, and if it does, it gets hurt.
And it goes down with a scimitar attack. But a 13 will miss.
Oh,
You and I, we're not so different, Spider-Man.
They do got the green goblin head.
Goblin 3.
Yeah. Don't you dare! Oh, you in for it now?
Goes after Valis.
What's the worst could happen?
it hits.
14 will hit for 3 points of slashing damage.
Oh no!
Chunk.
It's a decent chunk of your HP.
That is Goblin 3's turn. It's time for the Goblin Archer.
Uh oh.
The goblin archer glows with a venomous green as they will take steady aim.
No, that's okay. You don't need to. It's cool.
And is, due to their tactics, is going to target Valis.
Oh, you were so asking for some trouble. Oh, thank God.
A 10 will miss.
Yeah, I get hit by the one goblin, then like Valen's like, watch out, and then I look over and see the arrows and able to jump out of the way of those.
All right. Valen.
Alice just sees a angry look go over Valen's face. And she just fucking bum rushes this goblin.
So like, now you did it.
Yep. Looks
We pressed
right.
Did I
You-
push the Valis button? I did.
You press the plus button. God, I hope this works. No, what? No. She is angry. She wouldn't think straight. Do I have it? Do I have it? Yes, I do. Inflict wounds.
Oh god, we don't need that on this.
A 13 will miss.
Mother fucking piss. God damn it. I have 2 slots, Zach. You could have let me have the moment. God damn it.
You have
I thought
inspiration.
13 would have been their AC. That's not
I
their
know.
AC.
Fuck.
You have inspiration if you want to use it.
I used it already.
Oh,
I
you
fucking used it. Yeah.
How how,
tragic.
how dexterous are these goblins?
Pretty dexterous.
Bonus that. Damn, I can't use bonus of healing word because I use the spell. God damn it.
Don't worry about healing me. I'll be fine.
Okay. Damn, I should just spell my fucking base. God damn it. That's my turn. Damn it.
Valis.
All right. Weirdly enough, well, no, not weirdly enough. I am better with the dagger, but thinking that it's swing with my longsword at this guy. Actually, no. Olas is gonna hop, 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 and then swing at his longsword.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, I could have flanked. I'm an idiot. God damn it.
It's all good.
20 will hit.
I do not wield a shield. This is two-handed.
Okay.
Damn.
As you come around and all of you watch as Goblin 3's large cranium is separated from its head.
Oof.
Well, Valen would know that Olas has had some training.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at Valen and then just kind of got rid of that one, and then I'll play my flute and I will you'll hear a little ditty and bardic inspiration to Valen.
Oh, thank you.
Inspired.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Oh, and that's my turn. That's all I can really do.
All right. Grim.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna kind of skirt around this guy because he'll still be in his range. So I'm like not like I'm just trying to like circle him like without going 10 feet away from him. And I just look at him and I have my wand out and just say, "You don't have to do this. Just tell us where you took him." They don't speak in common.
This one does not seem to be capable of communication.
Okay. And I'm gonna check something.
I forgot we were level 1. That fucking. I need to. I cannot waste that last spell slot. God damn it.
All right. I'm going to. How far away is this archer? 35 feet.
35 feet.
All right. I'm gonna take my wand out and as I point it and focus it in the air, I trace runes into the air. Oh wait, no, that's not a... Oh, that is not a spell I can cast without the runes. Give me 1 second. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna cast instead. My bad. I keep forgetting with the rune carver stuff. Some of it is there, some of it is not. We're going to just keep it nice and simple. We'll just do a firebolt as I trace a fire rune with my wand, pull back and shoot it.
Okay.
And let me double check my thingy. Alrighty, I'm gonna go in for a firebolt.
A 16 will hit. For 9 points of fire
Is he
damage.
threatened? In like a threatened range?
Oh, that's right. You have someone within your range. You'll have to roll again.
Oh, I thought they were, if that's in front
It's
of
a
you.
ranged. No, it's a when you have someone within your range. When you like fire a ranged weapon attack or a ranged spell attack, you have disadvantage if someone's within your immediate area.
Oh, I always thought that was if they were in front of you. Okay.
I'm
Ding.
sorry.
Let me see. Oh, got nothing. That's it. See you at the bottom of the round again, fellers.
All right.
Almost.
Hank, you're up.
I almost nearly destroyed that goblin.
Hey, do you not have your soul? Do you not have a weapon?
I can't use it yet.
I thought you had like a quarterstaff.
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Picked a
fist.
one staff.
Oh, the good old, you know.
Real wizards use
Wizard
wands.
bonker.
But I couldn't have made an attack. I had cast a spell already.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
All
Oh.
right.
go for it, Hank.
You're up.
Riding the horse, he's gonna go. What was your brother's name?
Sam.
You want justice for Sam?
Hell yeah, I want justice for Sam.
All right. I'm gonna go just a little bit up the trail, just to get a running start, and then I'm going to try and have the draft horse leap through this this bramble here to land next to the goblin archer.
You will watch as the horse does indeed actually make me, I'm going to say, animal handling check at advantage.
For Sam! Shaw!
Oh dear.
And because he's just so tiny, he's gonna be like half leaning down off of the horse and swinging at the goblin archer with his scimitar.
Push the archer off.
Yeah.
20
Jesus.
will hit for 4 slashing. Shunk!
Yeah, if only I'd hit, we could have killed her.
I know.
Yeah. It's fine to have disadvantage on their ranged attacks now.
Yeah.
And, that is the end of my turn.
All right. Dowen.
Since Grim is obviously in immediate danger, I will make my way over there. All reliable.
Flank me, flank me.
No. Not a good roll.
No, flank me. Come on. You can
Oh, yeah,
flank me.
There's
If
a
you-
box in the way.
You can no stand on the box. You're big. I'm sure
I
the
jumped
DM
on the cart.
Yeah, I'm sure the DM is a generous and kind entity.
I'm fine if Dowen wants to get on the box.
Be cool.
Okay.
You could draw some
You're
art.
telling me Dowen isn't if I fits, I sits type person?
She sat on a
would
barrel.
be- we don't wanna
Yep, I'll
end the
just
block.
motion for Dallin to come over her flank. Get him! Got this, you got this.
Do you do advantage flanking,
Yep.
Zach? Sorry.
Yes, I do. I do
Okay.
flanking rolls.
No, dang. You tried.
She tried, but just goes through the box. Heavy armor.
Oh.
You are now wearing a crate.
That's half cover, right?
I'll go with it.
But that's what's
No, you clip and then you glitch out of the world.
Oh no! Don't do that. That's my bodyguard.
Yeah.
And we'll go after Grim again. No. Goblin Archer. Now intimidated by the large draft horse. Hank, you will hear it mumbling. This one mumbling in common. Oh, no. And she is going to take an action to disengage.
I'm sorry, what was that again? I couldn't quite understand that.
Oh, screw this.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
15, 20.
Keep her, get her, get her, get her. We need information.
And she's going to start fleeing through the woods.
Get her.
And
It's
that was
alright. It's alright. She can't hurt you anymore.
Valen.
Looks to Valis. You okay?
I'm good. No, just a little nick. Probably get that other one.
15. This time I'm still swinging the mace. Do I get any advantage because considering the thing is like surrounded almost?
I'm going to say yes in this instance because it
Mercy,
is.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
roll that.
She does Shaun of the Dead that thing.
Boom. And you all watch. Whoop. Nope. And you all watch
I thought
as
it
it
lived with a
is.
little bit left.
No. No. It is now a stinking pile of mush on the ground.
They all to see like Valen just run up. It looks behind her and she just fucking slams the mace and just like squishes it. That is yeah, it's my turn.
Valis.
Do I see that one trying to run away?
Oh yeah, it made itself known.
10, 50. What do I do? 160 feet. All right, so and then I'll I don't know scream at it. You can't run from us, you pumpkin-headed weirdo, and vicious mockery.
All right.
I'm gonna try and do insults.
All right. It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Yay.
No.
Devastating.
I mean, I too would be devastated if I got called a pumpkin-headed weirdo.
Yeah.
It's not that big. Clark said so.
Yeah, so now takes a disadvantage on its next attack roll if it makes one.
Bonk.
And yeah, that's a Colossus turn. That nothing really else to do.
All right, Grim.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna take my wand, focus the energy, and mutter a few arcane words, and I'm gonna sling it, and these little tiny beads come out. Magic missile.
All right, go ahead and roll the 3 missiles.
Alrighty. Is it just the same flat damage for each, or are you letting me roll damage per?
Damage per.
Yeah, I always prefer
Fine.
damage per, especially because it's each just different.
Yeah.
missile.
All right, 4, 5, and 2. How do you want to do this?
I go in, I focus my wand, push them, and I go for one of the arms and both of the legs to just knock them down completely and destroy them. So the head is secured.
No, don't. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking about how most of us have killed them and destroyed their heads.
The
But,
missiles hit, and you hear a shrieking as she falls and like tumbles to the ground.
Not gonna be happy.
Thus bringing an end to combat.
All right. Gather the body. It can be useful.
I check it. Is she still alive?
Yes, she is still alive.
Oh, she's
Oh,
still
shit.
alive.
Barely though.
I
Wow.
just
She's
grab
not gonna,
her.
She's not going to be around for long. Is
I
what
grab
will
her
say.
by the collar and I pull her up. I'll make it quick. Where did you take them?
I guess you're doing it all.
Make a intimidation check with advantage. And in her final terrified moments, as the life kind of drains from her, you will see her eyes gazing towards the north, and you see her hand reaching out, the one that didn't get blown off, and they'll avenge me. They'll come from the cave.
No,
They'll end you all.
and I snap her neck.
No.
Yep.
All right. Can
She
you
can
bring
still
the
talk.
corpse over here now?
Yeah, Grim will just pick them up with the one hand and just bring them over. They're in the caves out there. Points in that direction, the direction that was pointed.
Good.
Probably
How you
quite a
doing,
few of
Hank?
them. All right.
Hank is gonna be. Can I like make some sort of a medicine check to try and remove the arrow harmlessly from the horse?
Yes, and I will say medicine at advantage because you're performing veterinary medicine.
What is this horse's name?
Ooh.
Ooh, natural 20. You slide the arrow out like smooth butter. It doesn't even flinch all that much, and you're able to patch up the holes in it. And it definitely looks grateful at you, and it leans down and just kind of does a big lick on your head. Thank you, tidy friend.
Anytime, partner. Anytime. What's your name there?
Oh, well, my name's Steve.
Oh, how do they have such normal? I think it might.
Steve. Strong name for a strong horse.
But yeah, their lair. If anyone has any way to question the dead, that would probably be the best time. Find out any traps or whatever.
Interesting that you suggest something like that already.
As a cleric, sometimes clerics are able to do that.
That's like a level 3 spell, my man. That ain't gonna happen.
Valen's like, give me like 10 sessions.
Yeah, give me some sessions. Then. Yeah.
Looks at the bard.
Well, Velas
I
will
know.
just kind of look at Valen and just kind of Does Valen? Because here's a question: does Valen like that Velas will like call upon the dead to summon them?
Use
So like,
arcane recovery.
because
As long as you're like not doing it for fucked up reasons, no.
okay,
Because I mean, like, speak with dead and all that is like that's just a player to that too. It's just a thing. As long as you're not doing it for like fucked up things, and yeah, you're
I
good.
also have a
all
way
right.
to speak. I have a way for them to be more talkative.
Velas will pull out his flute again, and this time you see the
Oh,
eyes of the animal skull start to glow,
oh.
and he'll play more of like a mournful like dirge, and as he starts playing it, I guess what it's Faerun, the corpse kind of the glow kind of starts to seep out from the eyes and enter the mouth of the corpse, and the eyes start to glow as it starts to kind of lift up.
Oh, uh, and
The
Just speak
Grim,
with
corpse,
dead.
the corpse regards you lifelessly.
the Grim will look to them. Hold on, and he holds out his hand, and there's a ring on it. He twists the ring, and I'm going to use shape change to turn into a goblin. The goblins that we killed. I have a ring of disguises. Ah!
Oh.
Turns into a goblin. Looks at the archer.
Uh, also we can and let me look up speak with dead.
Because it could be anyone that asks the question.
Yeah. I will
Uh,
say we are coming up on
yep,
time.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
maybe think on the questions you might like to ask the archer between now and next session. And I'm gonna go ahead. Do you loot the goblins?
Oh, we're
Absolutely.
totally gonna loot
Yeah.
the goblins.
And whatever's in those crates.
Yeah, we
Yep.
will be gathering up all of the stuff that was.
Yep. So let me go ahead and click my treasure buttons here. So each of the 3 goblins has this. So you get 3 scimitars, 3 short bows, and 3 goblin-sized leather armor. The goblin archer will drop a scimitar, a short bow, 10 arrows, and a studded leather armor, goblin-sized.
Looks to Hank.
Get?
It's
I
a
get medium. Yeah.
You get a bag of mysterious gold. That I will circle right here.
No, sorry, just it sounded like even you were confused by it.
He sounds confused.
He's like, "A serious gold."
Mysterious gold. You get Gundren's bag.
Mm.
You each in the chest that is broken out. You each get 20 copper pieces.
Ooh.
Eh.
Divide
Uh,
that in a way because Hank's not going to take any of the gold from the cart.
Oh, sheesh. Okay, so what do we get 25 then?
yeah. Well,
Darwin's not interested in money, so Grim would probably
30
have like
then.
yep.
Or
So
wait,
remember this.
or
J-
is
Oh,
Grim getting
it's
all of
Dowan's
Darwin?
getting Grimm's cut, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Grimm's getting Dowan's cut.
Okay.
okay. So Grim, you get 40 CP. Valis and Valen, you will get uh
25.
25 each.
Yeah.
Woohoo! 40 copper.
You're level 1. Calm down. You
No,
also get
this is a
1
payday.
bottle of blood and 1 bottle of mysterious potion. These are
40
things
copper is like like expensive rent for a commoner.
Hmm.
I will be taking the studded leather if that's okay.
Yes.
None of us can wear it.
Also, I would definitely like one of those short bows, so I don't waste I don't waste any spell slots on range attacks.
Cantrips.
I
What?
don't.
Oh, short bow. Oh, if there's 2 short bows, I would like one too.
There are so there are 4 short bows that got dropped in all of this, and then there are 4 scimitars that got dropped.
And
Now,
we
this
should
is
probably.
very,
I
this
gotta
is
take a
very,
fly
very
mighty
important
more.
Mhm.
to me as a character. In all the scuffle, did Gundren's hat get left behind?
Oh god damn it!
You know what? I'm gonna say that as you pet Steve, you hear a mysterious wind blowing throughout the forest, and you see coming from the north a fashionable brown studded hat come and land right on top of Steve's head.
You got
My
Gundren's
God.
hat. Your character quest is complete.
Now his character quest is to return it now. Can't deprive a man of his hat.
How many arrows do we get, DM?
I will say, oh, the goblins should drop arrows too, so there is a total of 40 arrows that can be divided.
You want to split 20 each? Unless my else wants a
Actually,
bow.
weirdly enough, I'm not proficient in the short bow. I can't use that.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh,
bards
I
aren't.
think.
And bards.
Yeah, if it was a hand crossbow or a longbow, because I chose longbow as my drow thing. Give me a
Bullish.
night and I'll learn how to in my dreams.
That's weird, like knowing longbows, but like, oh, the short bow is just too small. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Then I will take all the arrows unless somebody else wants some arrows and a bow.
Nope, I'm good. I got a wand and some cantrips.
I feel like if Dowan held a short bow, it would look like one of those like kid bows, like the
No, it
Nerf
looked like those
kid bows.
bows that are making the rounds on Twitter, where it's like people are making tiny little bows out of pipe, like little pipe, like plastic pipes and.
I mean, I would rather do a 1d6 plus 2 compared to just a 1d8 on a saving throw.
Yep.
So I'll take that bow.
Oh yeah, you do say you have save spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, all mine are just attack. I took the attack mage series power. I'm like, I gotta go. I learned my
Yeah.
lesson early on.
But yeah, so that's where we'll end tonight's session. You can kind of go over the stuff that you're looting from the cart, and the next time you have a choice to make. Do you go after and try and save Gundren, or do you head on to Phandelver?
Should probably save Gundren.
I mean, he's gonna pay us, so.
He wasn't
yeah.
gonna pay us. His Hank's brother was gonna pay us.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it would really fuck up a lot of plans if he dies. So,
Yeah.
True. How many
Maybe
startups are
they
going to be
just want to
affected?
squash more guys, so
Yeah, yeah.
go where the guys are to be squashed.
Yes. Alrighty. So
I
yeah,
can't wait to
we'll
learn more about that one.
pick up there, and yes, it's gonna be fun. We'll pick up there next time. The next session, I believe we're doing the second, right, Zach?
Let me go to my calendar real quick so I can be 100%. Let's see. Phandelver is March the 2nd. Yes.
Alrighty. Be back next time then. Thank you if you've made it this far for watching. Yeah. Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.